And here is the raccoon dog from Mercury in its natural habitat, feasting on an abnormally large tomato. Ah, how wonderful life on Mercury is. What's going on guys, MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Figure-rise Standard Suletta Mercury from Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. Everyone's favorite, innocent space tanuki who lived in seclusion on Mercury until attending school with her beloved non-Gundam, Ariel. This kit includes a total of 5 runners, an action base 6, and a sheet of stickers, water decals, and what they call engraving stickers. With that parts count in mind, it's evident that the build would be rather simple and straightforward. Though basic, a thing to note is that the hair detail and creases in her uniform do make cleaning the nearby nubs up a point of caution, while the engraving stickers are aimed more for the advanced builders in the scene. Fundamentally though, the construction comes across as simple and trouble-free, especially with the white uniform. Upon completion, you'll be greeted with a top-notch representation of the Mercurian tanuki, say for the awkward pose. One thing I do appreciate is that all but the manipulator parts are unique to Suletta, giving her unique proportions and molding parts as she doesn't have to conform to a universal standard like how Sarah and Ayame from Build Divers reused parts from Diver Nami. The apparent 30-minute sister staple of a pre-printed default face coupled with the accurate molding also helps the face look less dodgy. The part separation is also great, while the stickers mainly constitute the smaller details like the white on her headband and her blue hair ties, as well as the gold on her sleeves, which aren't too bad. But the standouts here are the engraving stickers for the golden details around her collar and shoulders, as well as the Astacacia logo, which function much like dry transfer decals. Do note that the surface must be clean, yes you get subpar results like I did, and that they can't be taken off and reapplied without being destroyed. But there are backups provided in case you messed up, or you could use the standard sticker alternatives instead. Altogether, aside from needing some black paint on her zipper and shoulder pads, light grey for her shoes, and a light touch of panel lining, Suletta looks good enough to hang out with her other model kits straight out of the box. Articulation starts with an unrestricted double ball jointed neck with a central tilt, while her ponytail is ball jointed. The shoulder sockets can swing forwards and back, while the shoulders are ball jointed with no limitations. The arms can raise up perpendicularly. There's a slight bicep cut, single jointed elbows with an independent sleeve, ball jointed forearms, and pegged manipulators with a knuckle joint. The chest features a roll and rotation, while the legs can drop down individually for the full front splits and decent sidewards kicks. There's a mid-thigh roll, single jointed knees, and swiveling ankles on a hinge. Articulation and structural rigidity for Suletta are decent, however her heels don't really provide the best experience in balancing, so posing her unassisted, especially dynamically, is almost impossible without some very good patience. For accessories, there are face options for her default, smiling, and shouting expressions, swapped via removing the hairpiece and replacing the face. Her default was reproduced with pre-printed parts as mentioned before, while the others through water decals and a color-separated mouth with optional stickers, besides the backups and options to change her expression or line of sight. Moreover, you also get a set of fists, holding hands, and open hands, as well as open ones with a peg for her to hold her only accessory, her haro, which plugs into her palm and features opening plates to reveal the stickers that reproduce the inner details. A bit of a shame how she never got her personal haro for this to make any sense, but I guess it's a neat feature, especially if you bring out its detail with some panel lining. Finally, the kit includes an action base 6 for propping her up to assist in balancing in aerial poses by plugging the multi-jointed base into her back. The Figure-rise Standard Suletta Mercury and her bride, who is suffering from shock, are the obligatory character model kits to represent the Witch from Mercury series, and despite how odd it is for me to own such a kit, I would still recommend her. The point of these kits is for the character to be represented above all else, unlike the mobile dolls of the Build Direct series, and that being the kit's sole purpose, Suletta pulls it off greatly with her unique proportions, accurately sculpted faces, and those engraving stickers, despite being a massive challenge to beginners, adding to the novelty that is the holder uniform, on top of otherwise being relatively easy to build. All in all, should you want a cheaper alternative to the SH Figure-rise figure, the Figure-rise Standard kit shall not disappoint. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.